Welcome back to Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers and also Champagne Beverages. We're shooting here at Brady's Restaurant in downtown Hammond. On Saturday, it was bad weather, so you had to move Game 2 to Sunday at Alumni Field as a doubleheader would be played on Sunday here in Hammond. Let's take a look at those Game 2 highlights.
Here we go into Game 2, pushed back to Sunday because of weather on Saturday. We got a doubleheader, 2 9-inning games, and Lions take the field. Pretty gold tops. Cash Crew Drain and Sandage representing, throwing out the first pitch. Young lady did a great job. Threw a curveball, kept it down, and made the play. Jordan Hemel gets the start, hit by pitch. It's okay because he did a great job right here getting soft contact. Ground ball to Ben Hernandez at short. To Brock Hebert. Brock probably turns a double play better than any second baseman I've coached. Does a great job on it. Brock gets us started, drives through the wind, and the wind was gusting in by the Hampton Inn sign in right field. Drives a double. Good way to get us started in Game 1, a doubleheader. Great bunt, great execution by Ben Hernandez, getting Brock over to third base with 1 out. Very good job by Ben. Got him to third base, and here comes Harry Slade. Places another single left side, gets in Brock Hebert. Great at bat by Harry. Does a super job putting a fat part of that bat on it. It's a good job of hitting right here. Guy does a good job. 3-2 pitch, driving it over the fence. Tie the game up. It's a good job of hitting. You see Hemel with a good breaking ball. That was their top hitter right there, 3-hole Mr. Orton. Does a good job of striking him out on a good curveball by Jordan Hemel. You see Jordan gets in on his hands right there. High pop up behind the plate, just like Coach Riza hits him in pregame, and Jacob Fisher makes it out. Lad Rhodes getting a little HBP, going down there and see Coach Maxey with his hard hat on. Jacob Fisher, good job of bunting, executing, getting the guy over. Good at bat, good productive out. Great at bat right here. Ball in the dirt, gets away, gets to third base, which was huge. Third base with 1 out. Brett Hoffman getting his first career RBI, driving the ball left field. Left fielder makes a nice play, deep enough to sacrifice fly and get in base runner there. Very good job of Lad getting to third base, reading that ball in the dirt. Great at bat by Brett Hoffman. Boy, really battled 2 strikes and drove the ball left field. Had a very good approach. Good job by Brett Hoffman. Then we bring in Caleb Manuel. You can see Caleb a lot this year. Does a good job. Ball in the dirt, strike 3. Good block by Fish. Throws him out at first base. Very good pitch. Kept that curveball down. Brock Hebert gets us going again. Laces one down that right field line. Stretching out to the double. Very good job. You can see Coach Maxey giving the direction over there with that hard hat on. Good job by Ben putting some pressure. Excellent bunt. Forced them to make a play at first base. They throw away. Good job of Ben putting that pressure on. Harry Slade, a ground ball to second. Usually a double play, but because of Harry's speed, he beats it out, gets the run in. Harry's at first base with the RBI. Good job by Harry on that fielder's choice, RBI. Jason Greenleaf comes in, does a super job. Gets the strikeout, try to throw behind there, just beats the tag, but gets strike 3 on the batter. Here we go, Alex Bubba Mars. Boy, Bubba just laces this ball left field. You see that new bullpen project out there, still underway, but boy, it's going to be a great addition to Alumni Field. Good job by Bubba. Brock Hebert, a very good bunt by Brock. It's a bunt down. That pitcher made a super play on that to get him in. HBP, ball hits Harry Slade. Harry goes down to first base on a hit by pitch. Jonathan Pace hits the big hop at the first base. They do a good job of getting out of that jam. Game was very tight. All these games were close. Turn it over to Stephen Lopez with a 2-run lead, and you get the ball to Stephen. As my favorite Catalano would say, game over. The Lions win, take the series, win the first 2 games of the year, first 2 games of the series. Southeastern 3, Indiana State 1.
Coach, before we get to Game 2 and talk about that, we want to thank Brady's. They brought out some delicious food here. Brady's in downtown Hammond. They've been our host for the last several years, and we appreciate all that they do.
Yeah, you know, Rick here at Brady's does so much for us, not just for the baseball program, but for Southeastern. Right. And you can see Brett Montleone His nickname's Yucky, but boy, this food he makes definitely not yucky. It's delicious. He does a great job as a chef here at Brady's.
We got some fish and we have some ribs here that we're going to dive into in just a little bit. But, Coach, going back to the Diamond, Game 2, another big victory for your club. You take Game 2 in this one. A real pitcher's duel. You hand the ball to Stephen Lopez at the end of the ball game. He shuts him down. But Jordan Hemel came back from an injury-ridden second season, sophomore year here, and really had a great opening start for your club.
Yeah, Hemel was a freshman All-American, and last year, sophomore year, had a lot of injuries. And this year he's healthy again, great shape, best shape I've ever seen him in. He threw very, very well for us to kick it off. And then once you turn the ball to Stephen with that 3-1 lead, you feel like the game's over. So
the Lions take Game 2 of the series against Indiana State. They'd be going for the sweep. They didn't have to wait a whole other day. They just had to wait about a half hour as they went back out. And, Coach, something we're going to see here on these highlights is that you're going to bring to Southeastern is the all-yellow uniforms. When you're going for a sweep on Sunday, you are going to break out the yellow pants and yellow tops.
You know, it's a new tradition we started when we went on Friday and Saturday and we're going for the sweep. We have gold on gold, and the guys are excited about it. They've been trying to persuade me to do this for a few years now, and you know, it's something we broke out, and it's a great tradition.
Forgive me, gold on gold, not yellow on yellow, as we go back out for Game 3 highlights.
Here we go in the second game of doubleheader. As you can see right there by #1 fan with the broom in his hand, Gary Sanford, going for the sweep with the gold on gold. New tradition at Southeastern. When you win Friday and Saturday, you break out the golds for the sweep, and that's exactly what we did. Coming in, Buck Bernard, just missing there, just off a little bit. Didn't locate very well. Great play right here, but stop play. But kind of forced the second. Had a little time, had a little more time than he thought. Should have went to first base with it, but they did a good job putting the ball in play, making a play there, and getting some runs. Jumped on us by 3 runs. I thought this was really important that first inning. First inning, we get some things going. Get first, second, and loss. They scored 3 in the top of the first. I thought it was really important for us to just scratch a run, let them know we're right back in that game. Ball 4, load the bases up. Very good job. I thought it was a very good job by our guys. Loads them up for Cody Gard. Cody does a great job with 2 strikes, hits the ball to deep right field for the sacrifice fly, and I thought it was real important to get that run in. Scratch right back into it, make it a 3-1 ball game. I thought that was a huge run in the ball game, huge point in the ball game. We went to our bullpen early. Buck Bernard got his first start. Looks good in that goal, but we went to the pen early. Really liked our bullpen, so we're not hesitant to go to it early. As you can see right there, they runs at first and third. They throw a wild pitch. Brock gets in there and scores. Lions keeps clawing back, clawing back. Brought in Sean Kennel. Sean did a super job getting that ground ball, soft contact. Ben Hernandez makes a super play in that 6-0 and throws him out. Michael Poo-Poo Rutland does a good job getting him in, hitting that ball to the right side, scoring Cody Geiger. Great job on Michael Rutland. That was a great at-bat for Rut. Jacob Fisher does a good job laying with that pitch. Draw the walk. Brock Aber again, good job laying off that pitch, up and in. Ball 4. Great job by Brock. Brock had a super weekend. It's been a real good weekend. As you can see, the base was loaded. Ben Hernandez, Ben gets hit by a pitch. Ball runs up and in. We're down by 2 going in this last inning. Very good job right there. Ball hits him on the arm. HBP. Diamond Girl, Aaron St. Pierre. Here we go, draw it to 5-4. 1 out. Bases loaded. Drama at the pat. And here comes Harry Slade. Laces one to the right side. Ryan down and scores a tying run. Here comes Brock Aber sliding in, safe. Lions win. Walk-off fashion, great way for a weekend to get finished and wrapped up. 18 innings is a lot of baseball. I'll tell you what, these guys did a super job of competing hard for all 18 innings.
Well, Coach, we talked about the gold-on-gold uniforms, and they had some magic in the 9th here on opening weekend as your team rallies in the 9th inning. A big hit by Harry Slade, a 2-run single, and your club gets the sweep over Indiana State.
Yeah, I thought it was a great way to finish the weekend. You know, first 2 games we had the lead, maintained the lead, and won the ball games. And on Sunday, we were down in game 2. Had some really big at-bats in that game to lead up to Harry Slade's dramatic hit. Michael Rutland had a great job there. Ryan Downton come off the bench and pinch running to get the tying running, and Harry Slade lacing that shot to the right side to give us the win.
Coach Jay Artigues' club starts the year 3-0 with a sweep over Indiana State. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have a lot more for you right here on Inside Southeastern Baseball with head coach Jay Artigues, presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers and also Champagne Beverage.